Why should you choose Daikin for your home? We're going to talk about that right now. Hey guys, Josh with Griffin Air, serving the Middle Peninsula and the Northern Neck. Wanted to do a quick video about one of our newest lines that we are carrying. We had, in our opinion, a hole at Griffin Air. And what I mean by that is we offer some of the best products in the world when it comes to heating and air conditioning equipment. But there's different types of customers out there. So there's customers that are kind of looking for that Cadillac, and then there's customers that are kind of looking for that Ford Taurus. And then there's customers that are kind of falling somewhere in between. And so that was kind of the hole that we had. We were kind of we still offer all the products that we've always offered, the same great products, the top of the line, the Cadillac, if you will, of heating and air products. And then we've also offered those builder grade, still great, reliable products made in America, and at a competitive builder grade price. And so we were capturing kind of both of those customers, but what we were finding is some folks fall somewhere in between that. They don't necessarily want the Cadillac, but they don't necessarily want to drive the Ford Taurus either. They're kind of, looking somewhere in between that. So sorry for my car analogies. But anyway, so we, after looking at multiple brands, we even installed a couple other brands. We came across Daikin, and we think that they fill that hole better than really anyone. And I'm going to go through why I think that is, why you should consider Daikin for your home, and then some things about Daikin that maybe you didn't know or maybe you should consider before purchasing your next heating and air conditioning system. So first of all, what is Daikin? Sometimes a lot of folks, when they first see the word, they don't even know how to pronounce it. Daikin, what is this thing? I've never heard of it. And what you may or may not know is Daikin is actually at this point, during the making of this video, the largest heating and air conditioning manufacturer in the world. And not by a little, but by a lot, by billions. And they hold the largest market share if you include all their brands versus any other corporation and all of their brands. During the making of this video, Daikin is also the biggest as far as market share in North America. Now, why does that matter to you? Well, I think that matters for a couple of reasons. I don't think you get to become the biggest without actually bringing something to the table. I'm going to get it more into what they actually bring to the table as far as from our standpoint, but I think that that's something to consider. Another thing that I think that helps is the fact that in comparison to some of the other manufacturers, when we need parts, whether it be under warranty or not under warranty, the availability, the time it takes to lay hands on some of those parts, sometimes that is a chore. And so Daikin kind of has all that figured out. We're able to lay hands on parts that we need and so on. Another thing at Griffin Air is we are offering a 12-year parts and 3-year labor warranty with Daikin installation. You also have the opportunity to purchase an extended labor warranty, making it a 12-year parts and labor warranty. As far as I know, I believe we're the only company in this area that offers that. I think that gives you peace of mind for the next multiple years. I have competitors that they'll offer the manufacturer's warranty, whether it be 10 or 12 or however many years that parts warranty is. Let's just say it's 12 years, and 11 years goes by, and let's say the compressor goes bad. Things do happen, even to great products. You can go buy a Mercedes right now, drive it off the lot, and it could have problems. So even great companies from time to time may have an issue. Well, with my competitors, 11 years goes by, and they're going to, get that part under warranty if it's still under warranty, but then they'll still charge you hundreds, if not thousands, to install that product. With us, that 12-year parts and labor warranty, you would be covered. Everything except the refrigerant would be covered. The materials to install the part, the labor, the part itself, everything would be covered. Another thing that we're finding is Daikin is offering some of the most cutting-edge technology in the world. They are kind of leading the way with some of the products that they're coming out with, where some of the other companies are almost kind of copying them in a way. With some of the technologies and things that they're coming out with, other companies are trying to catch up. And I'm not going to get into all that in this video, because you may be watching this video a year from now, and those technologies may be old news by the time you watch this video. But just keep that in mind. I mean, they're just constantly trying to come up with more efficient, better systems, better technologies, and so on for you, the homeowner. Another thing that we're noticing is the price point. They are offering some of the most competitive pricing that I've ever seen for some of the same great systems, the same comparable systems that we're seeing with some of the other brands. We're talking about premium equipment at sometimes hundreds, if not thousands less. SEER ratings getting up, over 20 SEER for, at times thousands less. So that's really been beneficial for those customers, again, that, they're not wanting that top of the line. They don't want to pay an arm and a leg for that system, but they're also finding that, they don't want, the run of the mill, bottom line equipment. They want something that is, somewhere in between, meets their needs, but also at a very competitive price. And I think Daikin does that. The last thing I'll say, and again, this may not mean much to you as you're selecting your heating and air equipment, but I definitely think it should be a part of the conversation. And that is, Daikin actually owns one of the largest manufacturing facilities in the nation. We're talking as facilities as large as companies say like Boeing. It's one of the most largest complexes under roof facilities. Now, what does that mean to you? Well, I think that means that they're doing something right. I think that means if you need to speak to someone that speaks English, if you need to get a part, if you need a company like Griffin Air that is getting training on the equipment that you're installing in your house and so on, this facility has it all. They make all the equipment there. They ship it out from there. They do all their training there. It's all there. And so, anyway, last thing is, if you have any questions, if you're comparing it with some other brands and you just have a question or two, give us a call. Griffin Air, 804-505-0247. Or you can visit our website, griffinair.net. Thank you.